Good evening and thank you for joining us. The International Criminal Court has taken custody of Rodrigo Duterte. The former Philippine president is accused of crimes against humanity for deadly anti-drugs crackdowns. Before going into detention, Duterte said he will face a court on behalf of Filipino law enforcement. David Garrett reports. U.S. President Donald Trump is determined to stick to his guns in the tariff wars with many of the country's allies, with Canada and the European Union vowing to slap countermeasures on Trump's tariffs. The U.S. leader said he was ready to fight back. On Wednesday, Trump imposed a sweeping 25% tariff on all steel and aluminum imported into the U.S., hoping to convince American companies to buy local. Nasvi Karim with more. Back locally, the Office of the Ombudsman has flagged the issue of rampant illegal parking at public housing estates amid a shortage of proper parking space at these residential sites. Some vehicles even blocked emergency accesses. With that, the watchdog has put forward 12 recommendations to the Housing Department. The Housing Department has installed nearly 200 mobile cameras at public housing estates to crack down on objects being thrown from a height. The Faculty of Medicine at CUHK has developed a new approach to facilitate early detection and more precise screening of nasopharyngeal cancer using gene sequencing technology. Nasopharyngeal cancer develops in the upper part of the throat behind the nose. A van driver was killed in a traffic accident on West Kowloon Highway today afternoon. Online footage showed his vehicle traveling at high speed before crashing into a stationary fire truck on the highway. And still ahead. Welcome back. Russia claims to have driven the Ukrainian army out of the biggest town in Russia's Kursk border region. This comes as U.S. officials arrived in Moscow to present to Russian President Vladimir Putin a proposal for a 30-day ceasefire, which has already been endorsed by Ukraine. Starting this Saturday, art lovers will be able to revel in the realist masterpieces of world-renowned painter Pablo Picasso at the new Picasso for Asia exhibition at the M+ Museum in West Kowloon. Timothy Lee tells us more. The Hong Kong Flower Show will kick off tomorrow at Victoria Park. Authorities are expecting over 650,000 visitors to the 10-day floral exhibition. The Hong Kong Wetland Park's very first otter sighting, which was recorded on camera as well. The Antiquities Advisory Board has designated 2 historic buildings as the city's latest declared monuments. They are the century-old main building of Old Can Yuk Maternity Hospital in Sai Ying Pun and Kwang Fuk Ti, a temple in Sheung-wan. A strong earthquake hit the southern Italian city of Naples today. 1 person was injured. Over to sports, the Minnesota Timberwolves extended their winning streak to 6 games by routing the Denver Nuggets 115-95. Atletico Madrid are seething after going out of the Champions League in a controversial penalty shootout loss to rivals Real. Julian Alvarez slipped during his effort and was adjusted to have touched the ball twice. His effort was ruled out and the holders Real went on to win the shootout 4-2 and go through to the last 8 against Arsenal. Coco Gauff was stunned as Belinda Bencic dumped out the American 3rd seed at Indian Wells. And that's the news. Thank you for watching.